99 in the house? Where's Tom Gate at? Where's Tom Gate at? Alright. Just want to give a couple of shout outs to a few of our friends that are here. From the house, we have Joe Almeida right there. And Aaron Caregivers right here. And our own Dave Bennett right there. Michael Morris from Woonsocket. Art Handy from Cranston. I'm gonna do a few other shout outs. Oh, he's on the program. I'm going to start with our Senate sponsor, Gail Golden from Providence. I'd like to give her a good hand. Come on up. Yes, Rep. Tansy hiding in the back over there. Gail Golden is our Senate sponsor on this bill, so I'd like to give it over to her.
Do you want me to fix
Yeah,
this
let's talk
way?
to them.
All right. Hi, everybody. We have a basic bargain in this country. If you work hard, you should be able to pay your bills and get ahead.
That's right.
And that's why we're here today, to call for a decent standard of living for the caregivers whose hard work makes a decent life possible for some of the most vulnerable and delicate members of our families. This fight for 15 is personal to me. Both my parents passed away this year. My mother had been in a nursing home for 2 years as she slipped into the last fog of Alzheimer's. While I couldn't be with my parents every day as they don't live here, I was comforted knowing that caring workers were there for my parents, particularly in their last days. We require these frontline workers to protect, care, and manage the intense medical needs of our loved ones living in nursing homes. We place incredible value on their ability and on their compassion and strength and skill. We should show our thanks not just in words, but in paying frontline workers a real living wage. Doing so would be investment in women and families in Rhode Island. Let's be honest, an overwhelming majority, 89% of nursing home workers in Rhode Island are women, as we can see up here today. As we mark Equal Pay Day this week, we should recognize that better pay for nursing home workers would address the earning ability of thousands of Rhode Island women, most of whom struggle to provide for their families in a state where the cost of renting a 2-bedroom apartment is well outside the reach of someone making their wage. Doubtlessly, many of the women here today and who work in our nursing homes are parents, and their financial struggles substantially impact their children. They are all living under the ever-present cloud of worry that parents have when they must constantly juggle too many bills and not enough money. Additionally, low wages means many nursing home employees are forced to rely on government subsidies. People who work so hard should not have to use government subsidies to make ends meet. Women also are significantly in the majority of the residents of nursing homes. Better pay for their caregivers is an important means of ensuring that they will continue to receive high-quality care because it will reduce staff turnover at nursing homes and enable smart, dedicated, trustworthy, and caring people to remain in this field, as I know these women here today would like to do. In several ways, higher wages for workers at nursing homes is a way of improving equity for women and stabilizing families on both sides of the equation as caregivers and those in need of that care. Rhode Island needs a living wage for nursing home caregivers. I'm proud to sponsor legislation that would ensure it, and I call upon my colleagues in the General Assembly as well as the Governor to support it as a matter of safety, as equity, and a commitment to the elderly, the medically fragile, to workers, to women, and to families.
Shirley. How many people have been in a job more than 5 years? Raise your hand. How about more than 10 years? Keep your hands up. How about 15? Right, we got years and years of service here. I want to ask Shirley to just talk about what it means to do this as a vocation and a life, and she's going to introduce our house sponsor, Scott Salinas. Shirley Lubba from Bannister.
Hello, everyone. I just want to thank all of my brothers and sisters up here for coming. This is very important. As you see, like Gail said, there's a majority of women, but there's also men here who are making the same wages as us, maybe a little bit more, and they're also trying to support their families, and we don't want to leave the men out. But I've been at my job for going on 14 years, and I make $12 an hour. $12 is just something that's not affordable. I bring home just over $200, and $200 I'm struggling to pay my bills. So I'm here today to ask the people that I and my fellow brothers and sisters support each election year, and we're asking that you make this issue for $15 an hour important and help try to get this sponsored. Thank you. Woo!
On the House side, we're privileged to have as our sponsor. Go ahead, Shirley.
I'm supposed to introduce my buddy here, Representative Scott Slater. He's helped us tremendously, especially with Bannister, and so here he is. Thank you, Scott.
Thank you, Shirley. Once again, let's have a large round of applause for the folks behind me. This is what this is about. Thank you. I'm proud to sponsor this legislation with my colleague on the other side, Senator Golden. She does such amazing work, and it's great to have such a strong sponsor on the Senate side. She spoke very eloquently about some of the challenges that many of these folks face, and low wage. We need to do better in the state of Rhode Island. We need to stop cutting on the nursing homes. And not only do we need to not stop cutting, we need to invest in these nursing homes and the workers that are in these nursing homes.
Yes.
It's not only important to invest the money into the nursing homes, it's extremely important that we make sure that money gets directed to the folks that are here today that work so hard for us. They're the direct care staff, the people that are on the front lines, and that's one of the most important parts of this bill. But outside of that, you know, everyone recognizes, and everyone you talk to about this legislation is the work that's being done and the hard work that's being done and the tireless work that you folks do on a daily basis that many other people cannot do. You guys are special, and it's more of a vocation to many of you. Because if it wasn't a vocation and it didn't mean so much to you, and you weren't such a caring person, you would have left this industry long ago. But I want to thank you for caring for my family members. I'm sure I've had many family members that have unfortunately had to go in a nursing home. Thank you for caring for many of our Rhode Island residents. And I would like to also thank the representatives who are here with me who fight so hard on a regular basis. We had Senator Almeida, who's right in the middle over here. Thank you very much. Representative Handy, Representative Aaron Regenberg, Representative Michael Moran, Representative Teresa Tansey, Representative Ray Hall, Representative Dave Bennett, and so thank you all of my sponsors. Thank you for all of my colleagues. And I also see my senator here, Senator Juan Pichardo. So thank you. This legislation is my #1 priority, and I want you guys to know I'm going to fight extremely hard to make sure we get there to 15. Thank you.
Obviously, we got all of our 1199 folks out, but we have a lot of other people here from the labor movement. Teamsters 251 is here. The AFL-CIO is here. Maureen and George, our leaders. United Food and Commercial Workers. I think IBPO is here. Who else am I missing? IBW 99, Construction Trades Electricians. Thank you. Thank you, Ralph. Providence Central Labor Council, McDonald, just anybody. Obviously, everybody in the labor movement, even though we don't represent a lot of low-wage workers, understands the value of the fight for 15, and I want to thank all those people throughout the whole labor movement that have lifted up that struggle. We made tremendous progress in New York, in California. We moved the needle here in Rhode Island. We need to keep doing that because everybody deserves a fair day's pay for a fair day's work. That's what the labor movement's about. The fight for 15 was kicked off in the fast food world. I think one of our brothers in that struggle, Charles, is here. Where are you at, Charles? He's here somewhere. Charles, where are you? He's been a long time soldier in that movement through Jobs with Justice and other folks. So, Charles, thank you for lifting up that struggle. I just want to introduce a couple other folks here that have come out. Nicole is a CNA from Greenville. She's got a few words she wants to share with us. Let's give it up for Nicole.
Hello everyone, my name is Nicole and I've been working at Greenville for about 4 years now. And as Scott Slater has stated to you guys, we care. That's why we are in this field, because we care for our people that we work with. We consider them family, and in order for us to provide for our family, me myself, I have 2 little girls, I have to ask the state for assistance. I have to get food stamps, I have to get help from the state to provide for my kids to make sure that they have food on their table. So us CNAs really would appreciate and we deserve $15 an hour for the work that we do and the care that we give to our residents. We consider them family, and we hope that these senators will see this and will give us what we deserve to provide for our families. We won't ask the state for any assistance in that field. Thank you.
A few other folks have joined us. Senator Pichardo, as Scott pointed out, is here. Rep. Hull. Our own Mike from Jobs with Justice. UNAP folks, thank you. Thank you very much. I want to ask, we got Rep. Barrows from Pawtucket is here. Thank you very much. I'm just going to turn it over to one of our folks from Charlesgate, Edith Pay. She's going to add a few words for us. Come on, Edith.
Good afternoon to everyone. I'm not going to call people by name. My name is Edith personally. I'm a Liberian, female as refugee. Since 1996, I've been seeing it. But when I looked at my back,
everyone. Thank you to all our supporters. Thank you to all our reps and senators. We're joined by Senator Jabor from Providence. Thank you very much. Anybody else I'm missing? Any other labor folks I'm missing? Thank you, everyone. You should have a little card, let you know who your rep and senator is. So we're going to go do some lobbying on the House floor and the Senate floor. All right, everybody ready? Fired up? Hey! Who am I missing over there? I'm sorry.
Senator Lombardi.
Oh, Senator Lombardi is here. Yep, thank you. Tassoni? No, he's not a senator. Former Senator Tassoni. I guess always a senator, right? So, thank you everybody. Appreciate you coming out. We got a big job ahead of us, but we're going to get there. Thanks to all your support. Thanks for all the work